So let's discuss the news and the need for a next in terms of effort. We have House Pandemic Committee member, Georgia Republican, Representative Rich McCormick. Thank you very much for being with us, Representative. I know you had a vote. Thank you very much. It's good for you to make time. And the CDC director under President Trump during the pandemic, of course, Dr. Robert Redfield. Good to have you back, Doc. Thank you very much. I'm going to be calling on you a lot because we need your perspective. So first, on the political side and what you think you found. Significance of today, Congressman.
Well, first of all, let me just say that this is personal to me. I was an ER doctor in the entire pandemic, working night shifts in the ER. I watched people die. I watched real impact of this on my community, so it is very personal to me. Secondly, as we pull the string and watch this unravel, as we go from politician to bureaucrat to Fauci, and what we found is basically a cover-up of immense proportions, where people were changing of the way they worded things and extra symbols and stuff like that to avoid FOIA inquiries, used personal accounts on things that were definitely all professional. They were talking about, they're literally conspiring about covering up the actual facts. We still have not found out where the origins were, because we pretty much know. China wouldn't cover it up if it weren't nefarious to begin with. People wouldn't have disappeared if it wasn't nefarious to begin with. It wouldn't have started in the same place as the Wuhan Institute, which requested funding for gain of function. And we've never found it in an animal reservoir. Let's be clear about that. And it doesn't just disappear. That's scientific. So we know it's there. But to see people actually covering it up and actually watch this 45,000 pages worth of emails that these poor lawyers have to pour over to find all these hidden innuendos and actual factual misleading statements that we're catching people in, there's going to be hell to pay when we actually get to the bottom of this, and I think we're getting close.
Now, my understanding to this point, because I've heard of the Morens stuff before, you had some more documents to put meat on the bones of it today, but thus far it's fairly isolated to him and two other guys, right? But not Tony Fauci yet.
So remember, this is his senior advisor, and you also had Tabak, who admitted to gain of function just last week. And then you have Dr. Daszak, who also was illegitimizing his grant requests, and the procurement process also changed. So you're right. You could say individually they're wrong. But all these people link back to Fauci, and Fauci knows he's not a dumb guy. He understands where the gain of function was actually taking place. If he's approaching this from a scientific standpoint, he understands that this came from Wuhan, from a lab that we did fund, and maybe he didn't authorize the gain of function, but he certainly should be transparent about what did happen and how it happened, which he keeps on denying, and that's the problematic problem. If he would just come out and say, yeah, we said they shouldn't have done that, but they did it anyway, and yes, we did give them money for that, we kind of knew they were going to do that, it would be over. It's always a cover-up.
Well, it wouldn't be over, right? Because it would just be on to the next thing. I believe that Fauci is being used as a substitute for China, because you guys can't get at China. But I do believe you're acting in good faith, and I'm happy to have the conversation, and I think there are important questions. Let's bring in Redfield on this. My understanding, Doc, and as you know, it was true at CNN, it's true here. You can disagree with me about whatever it is. You guys know more, you know better. That's why I want you here, and I want you to be a service to the audience. Doc, my understanding is that the U.S. government didn't finance any research at the Wuhan lab that could have become COVID-19. They may have been funding gain-of-function research, but not on any virus that could have been COVID-19. What's your take on that?
Well, I think if you look officially at the grants and what they propose to do, that the grant in question, particularly the one from USAID, your comment would be true. The challenge we have, Chris, is that there was a lot of money that went to that lab from USAID.
Yes.
And it's not really specified exactly how it was used. There was a lot of money that went to that lab from DOD, and we don't know how that was used. And there was a lot of money that went to that lab from the Department of State. You are right, though, if the official grant that NIH funded did not directly fund research that would had led to that virus. The problem is, and Peter Daszak admitted this last week in his testimony, is he finally was admitted that there's many viruses, COVID viruses, that this lab has that have never seen the light of day. So we don't really know the inventory of the viruses they have.
Hey, thank you for watching. please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.